Okay, so listen to this, right? You know how building AI used to be this, like, huge thing,
Mm-hmm.
tons of steps,
Mm-hmm.
super complex? Well, OpenAI basically just hit fast forward on the whole deity process.
Yeah, it's a pretty big
We're
deal.
going to break down exactly what this means because, trust me, you're going to want to hear this.
It's a huge shift. We're talking about moving from AI being this super complex, kind of exclusive thing to something way more
Oh,
accessible.
right, like potentially changing who gets to build this stuff, who gets to use it. That's a big deal.
Exactly.
So one of the things that jumped out at me when I was reading about this was how OpenAI is basically making it a one-stop shop for building AI voice apps now.
Yeah.
Remember how complicated that used to be?
Oh, it was a whole thing. Multiple steps, transcribing the audio, then training the AI on that, then hoping it could actually, like, respond naturally.
Yeah. And now?
OpenAI comes along with this new real-time API, and it basically streamlines everything, packs it all into, like, one step.
So for all the non-techies out there, including me sometimes, break down this API thing. What does it actually do for a developer?
Okay, so basically, imagine you're a developer, right? You want to build an app where you can just talk to the AI and it talks back, like instantly. This API makes that possible. No more messing around with a million different steps.
So it's like what? It can understand and respond in real time, no lag.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
opens up some really wild possibilities. Think about education. Imagine AI tutors that can actually hold a conversation, give you feedback on the fly, or like in gaming, interactive stories that are actually interactive, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not just about making the tech faster. It's about making the whole experience way more human.
Absolutely.
Okay, so another thing I keep hearing about with this OpenAI stuff is this fine-tuning. What is that?
Okay, so think of it this way. You've got an AI model, right? It's already been trained on like a massive amount of data,
Okay,
but you don't want to start from scratch every time you need it to do something specific.
right.
Fine-tuning lets you take that pre-trained model and basically like give it a crash course in a specific area.
So less build it from scratch, more like take what they've got and make it even better.
Exactly, like taking a masterclass after you've already got the basics down. And here's the kicker. OpenAI's fine-tuning works for both text and images.
Hold on. So you could have an AI that's like learned from a mountain of medical textbooks, and then a doctor could fine-tune it with their own specialized knowledge.
You got it. The possibilities are kind of mind-blowing. Personalized medicine, treatments tailored to your specific needs, diagnoses that are way more accurate.
And that's just one example. This fine-tuning thing has like implications for every field out there.
Oh, absolutely. It's a level of customization and adaptation we've just never seen before.
So we've got OpenAI making it easier than ever to build with AI, making the AI itself more powerful. How does this all stack up against the competition? Because everyone's trying to get in on this, right?
Oh, for sure. It's a race. But OpenAI isn't shying away from the competition. They're embracing it. They're bringing the competition to them.
How so?
They've got over 1 million developers building on their platform.
1 million.
1 million. That's not a typo. OpenAI knows that if they want to stay ahead in this AI game, they need the developers on their side.
So they're making it easy, making it powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But this kind of innovation, all this research and development, it can't be cheap. What are we talking? Bottom line for OpenAI.
You are right. This doesn't come cheap. OpenAI is projecting some pretty massive growth.
Okay, it's like what?
Like from an estimated $3.7 billion in revenue this year, they're projecting over $11 billion next year.
Whoa, that's a bold prediction.
Fair.
They must be pretty confident about all of this.
It seems like it. It'll be fascinating to see how these big moves play out. Will the market really respond the way OpenAI thinks it will? It's going to be interesting to watch.
All right, so for everyone listening, here's the takeaway. OpenAI is making some huge moves. They're saying they want to make AI more accessible, more powerful, and the tools are already out there.
It's exciting, but it's also a big responsibility.
Right.
Yeah.
Because ultimately it comes down to us, the people building with these tools. Right. So the question is, what are you going to build?
Think about it. We're entering uncharted territory. It's a whole new world, and it's up to us to shape it.
And that's our deep dive for today.